Okay, welcome to a little channeling for fun. Because we are creative beings. Oh, I see the Himalayas. I see a lot of white light. I see the white pyramid in the Himalayas. It looks like it may now be visible from like Google Earth or something because there's not as much snow. I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, I see a satellite. I do. I see a satellite. Fascinating. See the ISS. I see extraterrestrial ships. Sort of cloaking and uncloaking. Letting themselves be seen more and more. Oh, there's a white light and it's bringing me down like a slide. Whoosh. All the way down into the white pyramid temple in the Himalayas. Ooh. Feel like the mountains are singing. They're vibrating, singing. It's almost like the pyramid is choreographing the songs of the mountains, focusing them in a pillar of light, giving and receiving. Ooh, I feel like this, I feel a connection to another civilization. I want to say Sirius. There are a number of planets that seem to be connected, and civilizations connected to this specific pyramid in the Himalayas, sending light and information now. As the tablets are awakening, the light codes that have been dormant in the mountains, in the earth, are now awakening, being activated with the higher frequency resonances, higher resonating frequencies. Rippling all around the planet, rippling to other sacred sites, rippling and then activating, and then rippling and then activating, rippling, activating, energy coming in from the cosmos, energy going out from the earth, going out, rippling, activating. It's just this whole series of in and out and activating and rippling and kicking up a notch and singing and shifting and changing and dancing. Just a beautiful song. See the center of the earth alive with that divine light, electromagnetic core filled with codes, just dancing with light codes. New light codes coming in, pop, 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 going out, coming in, going out, new light codes being sent out, receiving, pop, 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 just all over, just a constant flow of just information and light codes going out here, going out there, activating this, activating that, this section over here waking up and activating, this section over here waking up and activating. As Mother Earth is birthing herself a new earth, a new cosmic galactic earth. Ooh. Hum. I see dolphins. The dolphins are dancing, the whales are singing. Even while the oil tankers burn, bombs are exploding, people are killing each other, but the earth is singing. The earth is just singing and waking up, and there are many people who are also singing and waking up and being embraced in this song, adding their frequencies, adding their voices to this song, singing the earth anew, singing the earth alive with these vibrations. Even as the old dense earth and the souls want to continue to sing that old dense song, or singing that old dense song and killing each other and experiencing all that grief and pain and darkness, the new earth is waking, moving through all of that. It's just parallels, just parallel earths, parallel realities. We're still at that point where we can see both of them, even though we're on different earths. We're actually on different earths, on different parallel versions of Earth, but we can see the other parallel versions of Earth. We can interact. We can see. Just watch where you're placing your energy. Watch where you're placing your attention. Watch where you're placing your energy. Don't let yourself get caught up in the negative energy, in the negative flow. You know what negative energy feels like. You know what positive energy feels like. You know that negative energy divides, positive energy unites. Even though we're experiencing a splitting prism, even though we're experiencing multiple parallel realities, that's just the way the hologram works. It's not really a splitting, it's a choosing. It's a choosing what direction you want to go in. It's a choosing which creation you want to experience and be a part of on a soul level, based on the things you want as a soul to learn and grow through and see and experience. Some souls still want to experience war and poverty and things in order to learn, so that eventually, even though it's not linear time, everything exists here and now. Just choices. Well, how can you say there are old souls and young souls? Okay. How can you say that, though? Then I was like, well, some souls have had more incarnations on Earth, more incarnations on a dark Earth, so they've learned the lessons of the dark, heavy Earths, and they're ready to now move into a light and beautiful Earth. Some souls haven't had that many incarnations on a dark, heavy Earth, so they want to have those incarnations on a dark, heavy Earth to learn those lessons, even though the progression is not linear. It is linear. I don't know. I don't understand it. Saying, don't worry about it. Everything exists here and now. Focus on the light. Focus on the love. Focus on the positive. If you choose, it's your choice. You can choose to focus on the positive, or you can choose to focus on the negative. Which one do you want to do? You can choose to ascend into a higher dimensional existence on Earth, or you can choose to remain and even descend into a negative existence on a negative version of Earth. All things exist here and now. The linear experience, space and time, is the illusion. However beautiful, it is the physical experience. Don't get caught up in definitions. Feel, breathe, live, flow. I am, I am, I am. Ooh. Can really feel that negative ego coming in, trying to grab everything and dissect everything and look at it and say, okay, well, if this is this, then what about this? And if this is this, then what about this? And if this is this, then what about this? It's the, right? It's the blind man in the black paper bag, inside the dark paper bag, looking for the black cat that isn't there. It's there's nothing there. It's just confusion. Falling away, falling away, falling away, as the soul grows, as the soul learns this lesson, as the soul sees this is just a negative ego illusion, a negative ego dance, a negative ego thing, always trying to perpetuate itself, always trying to keep itself alive, make itself important, seeing that can be let go, that the negative ego isn't necessary to learn and grow and prosper and create and help and serve. Then what is the purpose of the negative ego? To learn, to have experiences, to see that it is not needed, to see that it does not die, to see that death is an illusion. Ooh. To see that I am spirit, that we are spirit, that death is an illusion. We are creating, we are creators. Rising up in consciousness, raising up in frequency, raising up in vibration, opening our eyes. The fear of seeing, that fear of seeing that the negative ego keeps whispering in your ear, makes less and less sense. Why? Why would I be afraid of seeing? I don't need the negative ego. Ooh, wow, it doesn't like that. You can almost just feel it grasping. But there's nothing there, right? I mean, what's it holding on to? What is it, and what is it holding on to? Okay, there's light coming in now. I feel like we're taking away the pulpit, taking away the little board, throwing that out, and now we're back in the woods. I see nature spirits, trees, ferns, and I see another pyramid, alive and active. So I see in one dimension it is buried and covered in vegetation, but in another dimension it is fully alive, fully activated, humming, resonating with the forest, with the animals, with the plants, with the earth. Another sacred site that humanity isn't even aware of in this density. There are many of these, especially in Central South America, actually all over the earth. buried, covered, forgotten, but still active, and now they are awakening. Even these old ancient sacred sites, aligned, still aligned, still pure, in some senses even more pure. Still resonating with the natural energies, with the natural forces. Oh. See Uluru, energy moving through Uluru. Made me think of Stone Mountain. Oh, there's energy there. Right through Stone Mountain. There is a sacred activation there. Doesn't feel like it's fully activated yet, but there's something there that's starting to wake up, maybe a little dormant. It's not fully activated yet, but there is light coming into it, slowly, gently, starting to come into it. But it's still sleeping. But it's starting to hum, it's starting to wake up a little bit. I see a big spaceship, big extraterrestrial ship over Stone Mountain. Like it's monitoring, adjusting. It's sending and receiving light and information, waiting for other things to line up, waiting for other things to activate before it becomes fully activated. Feel something down in Florida, something out in the ocean in the Bahamas, going all the way over to Africa, to Egypt. Whoa. And Uluru is like a big sister almost. She's almost like holding her hand, watching her sleep, keeping her company as she sleeps, knowing she's about to wake, almost like she's getting her blanket ready and her bottle ready. I'm seeing Mayan temples, step pyramids, the sacred sites in India, the step pyramids they have there. Really feeling the ones in South America, Central America. Really being activated now. Things are really activating. Things are really activating now. Oh, the Amazon. Something is happening in the Amazon. The river, untouched, because it's untouched, because it's still so vast and untouched, something significant is happening in the Amazon. Feel like a big mothership over all of it, monitoring all the different lights, energies. See the divine light coming in, the divine beings, the angels, everybody. All is spirit, all are one, one is all. We are growing together. Okay. 21-minute mark. We're just going to walk off, leave it right there. It's continuing the flow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, yeah.